Hello everyone, welcome to Gold Nugget, JAW_success. If this is your first time to the channel, let me welcome you. If you have already subscribed, let me thank you for joining me on this growth path. And as I would say, that this channel doesn't grow unless you grow. Because when we grow, we recommend what causes us to grow to others, especially our closest friends. And so today I'm inviting you to subscribe, share, like, leave a comment, and let me know what you think. Today my nugget is never be afraid to go alone. There are some things in life that we're going to have to do on our own. We feel that we need help, but it's never going to happen if we get help. You know why? Because even with help, some of us still don't push ourselves. We allow the helper, as it were, to be the one to push us. But in life, going down the path that we are supposed to travel, we must feel comfortable in our own skin to go it alone. As a matter of fact, if our dream and vision, right, is not our own and we just adapt it from somebody else, what will happen is if they lose steam, we lose steam. But when it is our vision and when we are convicted about it, it doesn't matter who leaves or who loses vision, who loses sight of what it is, who lose the joy and the passion to pursue after it, we will still go after it because it is our vision. We hold it close to our chest and we want it to be echoed throughout the ages. Okay? Now, some of us came into the world by ourselves. And I know that the need for support, the need for a company audience or somebody to walk with us along the path of life is very important. But let's just admit it. We are going to have to go and do some things by ourselves and for ourselves. Even if we are twins, triplets, whether we are octogenarians or whatever we be, right? There are some things that we're going to have to do on our own and by ourselves. And unless we feel comfortable doing them by ourselves and going after it for ourselves, we are going to be depending on others to push us. And the more others refuse to push us is the more we create excuses in our minds and say the time is not right or the economy is not good, people don't like us, people don't want to see us progress or go along the path that we want to go on. And this is JAW saying to you, when it comes on to your vision, your dream, you must be willing to go on the path by yourself. Now, let me put it this way. When we came into the world, as most of us came in as single individuals, and life has this tendency to teach us dependency upon others. Now, I know that as children, we are totally dependent upon our parents, and in some instances the parents who brought us into the world or the person who carried us for 9 months, 6 months, 7 months, whatever months we were born, if we come to full term, those individuals, we are totally dependent on them. The old saying goes, it takes a village to raise a child. And certainly, all right, all of these kind of stuff is important. But let me say it this way. We must be willing to grow from dependency, which is being child, to infancy, to teenage, and then adult. The closer we get to adulthood is the more we are expected to take on the responsibility for our lives. It shouldn't be dependent upon anybody else to push us, to drive us, for us to have a vision for where we want to go. Any person who lacks vision for their own lives will take and create excuses, even out of minute things. They will build mountains out of molehills. And this is why I'm saying to you in this nugget, And unless you are comfortable going the path alone, facing the dragons by yourselves, some victories you will never win. Why? Because no matter how hard we try, there are some places and some things there nobody else can go with us or do for us. And may I get a little bit technical or close to, I wouldn't say technical. Let's throw this in there. If you are going to use the bathroom to do number 2, you don't expect other persons to be in there with you. So that might be a minute thing to use as the example that there are some things we're going to have to do on our own. And unless we are a part of some team and we are in these gyms where people bathe together in the gym, or unless our partners choose to come and have a shower with us, we will have to have shower for ourselves. Nobody can chew and swallow for us. We are going to have to be the ones to take the food, put in our mouths, and even if we are disabled in some way, somebody is going to put the food in our mouth and we are going to have to chew it. Or if we are disabled and we can't chew, somebody will have to liquefy the food and pump it into us. So what am I saying here? You must be comfortable doing some things on your own. The things that you do on your own, the things that you go after by yourself, those are the things that keeps you healthy, keeps you clean, keep you moving towards success, keep you energized. The things that you go after by yourself are the things that others turn around and say, look at what he or she has accomplished. So I'm saying to you, by all means necessary, create a way out. Learn to depend on you. Learn to go along the path and become your own champion. Saying to yourself, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Not through Christ who strengthens everybody, but Christ who strengthens me. I'm not saying that along the path we must be selfish, self-centered, or we must be self-orientated and we just don't need anybody. We will always need somebody. All right, we will always need others, but there is an extent to which we need every person. There's an extent to which we need other people. Okay, and in fact, going along the pathway of life, and I'm saying you must feel comfortable going it alone. I'm simply saying that sometimes you are going to feel alone, but you are not alone. Okay, so people can be around you, but you're still feeling alone, and that is a problem. So we must understand that when I'm talking about being alone, I'm not talking about being by yourself all the time. Yes, there are some things that will require you to be by yourself all the time, but there are other things that you need help with. And when you need help with certain things, the time will come when the provision of help will come. But until you get to that stage where you feel, man, this is my chore, this is my responsibility, this is my life, and become the driver, so to speak, of the motor vehicle of your life. Never see yourself as the passenger of your life. See yourself as the driver. So when everybody else abandon you and you're alone in the vehicle, you can still move, you can still drive, because this is your life. This is JAW saying, again, by all means necessary, create a way out. Feel comfortable knowing that you can step over the threshold by yourself. You don't need everybody. Though you need some people, you don't need everybody. And until such time, this is JAW saying, by all means necessary, create a way out. God bless you.